When I began researching this video, I expected to find that Amelia Earhart's demise was inevitable, that what she was trying to do was just so difficult that nothing could have saved her. When attempting any challenging endeavor, you need someone with the right knowledge who will also take responsibility for getting things right. That's what you need to battle the inherent chaos and disorder of the universe. Otherwise, what you get is disaster.
Yes, exactly. This is what the population on the Earth got regarding Amelia's disappearance. But that it's not what really happened. Why do I know this? Because I'm the only one on Earth who has this right knowledge, and I am taking responsibility for getting things right start from now on. In this movie, you will find answers to many questions which have appeared during the last 88 years.
The disappearance of Amelia Earhart has fascinated the world.
For almost 90 years, the mystery of what happened has intrigued generations.
Over 9 decades,
the famous pilot's plane was last seen over the Pacific Ocean.
Earhart and the plane never arrived.
Amelia Earhart survived her final flight.
Was there a whole chapter that we've never known about?
You've got the POW theory, you've got a group of folks that think she flew back.
There's some crazy ones out there.
The United States government knew Amelia Earhart was in the Marshalls and was in Japanese custody.
They have no evidence of Amelia Earhart ever in their custody.
Fragments of bone and the heel, even a zipper. That could be anybody. It could be anybody. Who?
People are just really hungry for any kind of clue.
The people want to know.
I want to know.
The Nauticos team has always maintained the theory that originated with the legendary pilot and writer Elgin Long. Amelia Earhart ran out of fuel only minutes from locating the airfield on Howland Island, where the U.S. Coast Guard cutter Itasca was on station receiving her last radio transmissions.
According to radio signal strengths 27, Nauticus experts were sure that the airplane should be very close, near Howland Island. Any idea how it ended up in location 100 miles away? Obviously, date-time theory does not fit this. Here's the serious contradiction.
Are there any other theories that are worth sniffing out in your opinion? Are there any other ones that are feasible?
You will find who and why placed airplane in contradiction location on the bottom of the ocean. By the way, I published direction how to find location of the airplane in my book in 2009. Who am I really? Nostradamus will tell you now.
Julia's continued hypnosis with specialists from Canada, the United States, and the Netherlands revealed Julia had another past life where she was Amelia Earhart. Her spirit transcended the Maya world to Amelia and currently resides within Julia's body. Nostradamus wrote quatrains about reincarnation. In quatrain 2.45, Nostradamus speaks of Amelia reborn. He wrote, "Through death, too late a great people renewed." When comparing Amelia and Julia's lives, the enormous amount of details confirm the reincarnation. But most amazing is the long list of common traits between Amelia and the ancient priest of Chichen Itza. Amelia often walked on the roof of Purdue University during the night, like the Mayan priest often walked atop the pyramid. She was too close to nature and hunting. They mapped the skies and shared a love of astrology and navigation. The Mayan priest, Amelia, and Julia studied maps, science, biology, healing, medicine, music, sounds, and were workers in charge of children and teaching. All of these three people exhibited leadership and bravado in extreme situations. They were open to freedom, creativity, psychic abilities, intuition, and all were good at basketball. Julia asked herself, how can it be possible that character qualities can transfer from a Maya priest to Amelia and then to Julia? She studied this as a scientist using an enormous amount of cold facts and as a result concluded, all of these habits were preserved in the hologram and transferred from one reincarnation to another. Yes, Amelia reborn as Julia is a pioneer again, and what she brings to humanity is rare and priceless. Don Julio said Julia is a multidimensional being who visits Earth from time to time. She is two in one, like a twin. She is human and a goddess. Don Julio said, "This is our sun. In the middle is located a spiritual pyramid with the eye that sees everything in the universe. You are here in this spiritual pyramid, and you are very big, same as how you see yourself in your dreams. And you are sending spiritual information to all of humanity. So all what you will do with your books, your messages, and this film are going to awaken a spiritual alignment from all people on the planet to the universe." Don Julio went to the pyramid and asked the spirits to give a sign. Is he right about Julia? Suddenly, a comet appeared in the sky above the ruins. Many people witnessed this moment. Yes, the spirits support that Julia is a multidimensional being who arrived from the stars with a high mission and an important message for humanity.
You will find why did this comet have two tails? Who sent this comet? And how this comet connected with the ancient comet of the century, Atlas, the second moon, which arrived in October 2024 to Earth. And finally, how this one connected with Amelia in her disappearance.
We never hear from her again. She's been gone 87 years, and we still don't have a definitive answer as to what happened to her.
Was there a whole chapter that we've never known about?
People are just really hungry for any kind of clue.
When the history of our times is written, it must record as supremely significant the physical, psychic, and social changes women have undergone in these exciting decades.
Is Amelia reborn? Is this Amelia Earhart? Do we live many lives? Will there be life after death? For thousands of years, this knowledge has been kept secret from those living on the earth. Amelia is reborn.
We are so excited for everyone to join us today as we explore the mysteries of life and the universe with our very special guest, Julia. You may all recognize her. She's a world-renowned scientist. She's also the founder of the Resitone Company, and she is also AKA Amelia Earhart Reborn. Yes, she's Amelia Earhart Reborn, and she's here to talk about her experience, her reincarnation experience today. She's also the author of The Reincarnation of Amelia Earhart and Your Eternal Hologram. A new discovery is key to access and enlighten your consciousness. All of Julia's links are in the description below. Make sure to check them out.
So the scientist of you, as a scientist who works in empirical and theoretical evidence, how do you reconcile this, Julia? So how do you reconcile your belief that you are actually the reincarnation of Amelia Earhart?
It was very difficult because I'm a scientist. So how I found about this, I can tell you if you wish now. So what happening that we went with my daughter to Chichen Itza from Bahia Resort. It's a beautiful hotel in Mexico. And when I arrived there, I was start to recognize everything around. It was very strange feeling. And after suddenly I saw this pyramid. And when I saw pyramid, I have just, like a goosebump over my body, because pyramid was exactly what I saw in my dreams during many, many years. And pyramid was cut on top. I was sure that all pyramid like in Egypt, like this, but this one was cut on top of temple. And it's exactly what I saw in my dreams. And I thought, is this pyramid just not exist? It's different type. So, it was so strange. And this strange feeling was follow me. So I returned back to Canada. I talked with my friend Ilana, and she told me that I should go to past life regression specialist. And I told you that I'm scientist. I don't believe in any of this. If person die, it's die, and this is it. So of course I will not go. But the strange, coincidence that, I saw many times, and in my dream, it was just, I saw from the pyramid down Maya people and so on. It starts some ritual and I wake up. So this is very strange. It's continue until I decided to go to past life specialist with one only question. I only want to know why I had these dreams for years, the same dream, and why now I saw this pyramid, why it was in my mind, nothing else. So I arrived to Diana Cherry, and I told her, Diana, I'm a scientist. I'm pure scientist. I don't believe any reincarnation. I don't know what is this. So I want to control everything what is going on. She told me, we will not put you to sleep. You will just sit down and relax and close your eyes and tell me what you're asking. I say, it's here, my dream. So she start read my dream. As soon as she start read my dream, boom, instantly, I'm in this pyramid on top, and around me, this Maya people with so many jewelry, lots of bracelets, with extremely bright outfits, all of them around me, and I have this soft jaguar coat. So, and I very, very like worry, because she asked me, so what is going on? And I telling to her that we have enormous droughts, and I'm the highest priest in this pyramid, and it's my responsibility to save my community. All people dying. I need to know when will be rain. So, and I was opening book. I have huge book. It's opening like accordion to one side. And it's covered with jaguar like skin, and their big Maya calendar. Man, he wearing long coat, and this coat going down to the floor, and it's made from the snake skin. It was so beautiful, and he looked at me, and I faced everything. I remember him. And it was hypnosis session after continue, and always he's there. He was my friend. So I can tell you fast now. So what happened that after many, many years, suddenly I saw a video and I recognized him instantly. This is Knorozov, Yuri Knorozov, which decoded Maya language. He is the decoder. Nobody knows in the world how he did this. This Mexican, never ever. I know everything about him. So what happening is that I decoder for all world right now, big mystery. So, it was so strange. I decided to continue this hypnosis session and find what is going on. What is this? Because, anyway, what happening that, she told me that I'm Maya priest. And in just in few weeks, I solved all mystery about Maya civilization, about this Chichen Itza, all questions, I have answers, everything, very, very fast.
And then how did it come into, where does, help us to understand how that leads into you as the reincarnation of Amelia Earhart? How does that connect?
Okay, at first, okay, I will tell. At first, I after this hypnosis session, I went right away back to Mexico because during hypnosis session, I saw huge giant, and I saw from top of the pyramid, and it's enormous big. And I went and start talk to him, and he have blue eyes, wrinkles, everything so close. I saw this, so I go right back to Mexico. In the morning, I open my windows, and right near, there this giant. So anyway, I start walk through the Chichen Itza, and when guides say, "Oh, we don't know why this, ring so high, and ball 4-5 kilograms. We don't know. It's mystery." I know because giant lives there. Or we don't know why this building so tall. Maybe it was market. No. It was this giant home, and so on. So after this, I return back and I start go through all my dreams. And those dreams which repeated again and again, these dreams I start bring to Diana Cherry. And what happened that she start read my dream. At first it was about Atlantis, and I found that I was Atlantean queen. And next, I bring this dream about woman pilot, which disappeared before Second World War.
So how do you know that you were Amelia in this past life?
This is very emotional part. It's always very, very emotional for me. Okay. I will read right now my own dream. I saw this dream many, many times during my life. And I asked Diana Cherry, read for me this dream one time. And she reads to me, and it's such a big development start. So dream's name, woman pilot, disappear. Time is mixed between past and present. I was dreaming of an old documentary movie, newspapers, and paper boy selling them on the street. In all of this, there is only one subject. There was a woman, young, maybe 30-40 years old. This was before the Second World War. She was wearing a helmet, like the one pilot or people in tanks wore. She was always inside in the cockpit of an airplane, operating the control. I look at all of this, and then in each dream, the same. I recognize everything. I remember it in all of the little details, even feeling and touching of the control panel. I say to my guide, "This is me." "Yes, this is you," he replied, but no one understood what happened to her. She and her airplane disappeared. This goes on and long for a long time in this movie. She spoke English, and her story was connected to the USA and Canada. I was looking at the screen at first. After I recognized everything, I have goosebumps now, so strong again. And after that, I was inside in the cockpit. I touch everything, operate the control automatically. I know everything. It was not necessary for me to see. I couldn't do this. Half of me was in those time. Light was burning, flashing, flickering, and running. Everything was real. I say those days to the Cherry. The reason I wanted to do this hypnosis reading because she is desperate and nobody knows what happened to her. Maybe I carry a heavy emotional luggage in my spirit. And if we go through this hypnosis session, it's maybe like a treatment to help me open the door to all these emotions she had when she died. And she could be relieved of this burden, and this won't sit on my karma. Or I don't know how to say this, on my spirit. This is what I think. So, during hypnosis session, Diana Cherry asked me how people call me. I tell Amelia. Those moments she already suspicious what it's all about. She don't say me anything, and she start ask about last day of my life and what happened with me, with all little details. And after session, she just smiled and she said to me, when you return home, just dial Google. Dial Amelia, pilot woman disappeared. Maybe something come out. So when I returned home, I did this. And I was hoping that maybe I will see something. To my huge, big surprise, there are many articles on the internet, and her last name Earhart. And as soon as I saw her photos, I recognized her instantly. This is the same woman I saw in my dream, in those long documentary movie, on the front page of all these newspapers, which paperboy was selling. I have goosebumps again, and each time I saw this, it's the same. It's really touching. It's very emotional. I knew everything there. I recognized all these airplanes, car, clothes, people, and so on. Yes, I found my third past life as Amelia. When I finished my book, right? I already finished my book. And at night, I see dream. And my guide right there, and he told me, it was planned that Amelia was meant to die. And I say, how come? What is the plan? It's so unfair. She fly around the world like she almost like arrived. And he's saying, yes, it was planned. It was planned which made before I was born and she was born and before all this another Maya priest and so on. Its plan was made thousands of years ago. This spirit, it's only one. It's spirit like a, like a crystal structure, this hologram. It's alive spirit. It's changing, body like a vehicle, but it's exactly one and the same. And he told that thousands of years ago, it was plan made in heaven. It was so contract was signed that this spirit at first will be Egyptian royal, like Pharaoh. It will be, Maya priest. It will be Atlantean queen. It will be Amelia Earhart. And after, at the end, it will be scientists, will be born scientists who can compare all these lives, all these people, and will give to humanity book where it will be proof this reincarnation. So, and he told that before before Amelia was born, it was plan made in heaven. So I asked him, what is the plan? What is the plan? And he told me that plan was that Amelia will be very famous aviator at the, this era of aviation. Why? In only one thing, in order to preserve and collect all details about her life, everything recorded in order for me to compare after as a scientist together. Secondly, she needs to disappear as far as possible, as long as possible. So I will have time to reborn. I will time to, to grow up, to study English, to everything, and to make this book. In other things, she disappeared in order to create mystery for me, because it's this dream coming and coming and coming, right? So she disappeared. It was terrible. She like died and so on. So for me, when I went to Diana Cherry, was only one goal. I want to drop this heavy emotional luggage and this burden from my shoulder, and this is it. But suddenly I found that it's much more serious, goal to all of this. This is what's happening. So
what can you tell us, Julia, that only you would know, that no one else in the world would know about in reference to Amelia Earhart? Something from her
yes.
childhood, her lifestyle.
Okay, I will tell now what only I know, and Amelia, better I say, feel it, all right? So when people ask her why you want to fly around the world, this is danger. It's long way, like long danger trip. And she answered, because I want it. So why she wanted so much? I can tell again, I already mentioned this. Yes, Amelia's spirit and my spirit, we signed contract thousands of years ago to be as a, Atlantean queen, to be in Egypt, to be in Maya priest, and after to be a pilot. And it's her homework and responsibility in this her lifetime to be as much as possible popular, so many people will know about her. And this is why she's flying around the world. It's program, very strong program in her subconscious mind, right? This is the answer why. This is soul contract which she signed. And another things, for example, her husband proposed to her 6 times to marriage. 6 times. Why she 6 times say no? Why she delay? Why? It's exactly the same reason. This is why she sent to him letter finally when she agreed, and she was telling that nothing can interrupt her plan. Nothing. And it's hilarious actually, because he is the one who was helping her with promotions, with everything. This is the reason only I know, and she feel it, but she don't know. Okay, I will tell another one. People sure that Amelia built roller coaster, right? Look at this picture. No, she did copy steps of the pyramid, which she remembered from her life as a Mayan priest. There are also steps going right from the entrance down. Look, but this just made comfortable her spirit, nothing else. See, when my book was ready at night, like my guide was talking with me, and he told me suddenly shocking things. He told me that Amelia was meant to die. Amelia did not know this, but she did feel it. When she went to the airplane, she had feelings that she will never come out from this airplane again. So anyway, for me, most important facts, right? So, okay, 3 hypnosis specialists tell, yes, I was Amelia before, and Atlantean queen, and so on, and everything in writing. But what I did, I start ask astrologers. So astrologer Guru Pani, it's on my website. If you open just page Amelia Julia, you will see. He make compatibility, and he proves, he say, yes, it's the same spirit. And he made this, he was shocked. He say, even twins will not have so precise everything. Everything, no one, just it's absolutely precise. So he said, if you will be right now with Amelia, you will be not interesting to be together, because you like a mirror. You will start talk exactly the same at the same moment. You will start doing everything the same. Usually people meet and they happy with another friend when something new, something they study and learn, right? What happened? I asked Peter GARIAEV Institute. What they doing? They make picture from baby, right? And it makes sound. It make vibrations. So they did make picture, my picture, Amelia picture, and Pharaoh even picture. And it's absolutely amazing because it's exactly the same sound, which impossible. Different people have different sound. They even healing with this baby picture sound.
Any connection, what was your connection to the airplane? Did you have any evidence? Did you know where it was at? Can you explain any of it?
During the hypnosis session, Diana Cherry started regressing me back throughout the years to age 18, 12, 5, 2 years old, and younger. I started to tell her what I saw. I saw how boy starting motorcycle, and the sound was enormous attractive to me, and I tried to run after him, but I was only studied to walk the days. And then I saw that I was a baby, and after that in my mother's womb, and next in the black dark tunnel. There was brightest light at the end, and Diana start count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And suddenly In a split seconds, I was right inside the airplane. This means when the gas finished, the airplane went down instantly. Nose of the airplane, where cabin was knocked hard on the surface of the water. Amelia and Fred were dead at that moment. Amelia was never ever in Japanese custody, was never in Nikumaroro Island. Period. It is shame that people are creating stories on Amelia's death. Please stop from now on. Thank you.
Exactly how a star drown, how it goes to the floor or bottom of the ocean. I see in my dream how this plane staying and what in front like a wall.
Moment when the airplane went down, I do not remember. Looks like I blacked out. At first, when I was back, I did not understand that I was dead. I was just surprised that no more bright sunlight. Instead, gloomy dark around. Airplane on a flat surface. I saw very sure in front of the airplane, in a distance, like a mount, more towards the left side. I cannot see this mount range on top of the water before. Where did it come from? Now I understand it is located under the water. Some underwater coral reef, I guess. Almost flat from the front side of this wall and like a half sphere horseshoe round shape. I drew this in 2009 and found it on Google Map, and later when I started in contact with John Thompson from Nauticus in 2013, I sent this location to them.
I saw image from sonar. It was also, it's like this, like flat and after this wall. It's exactly the same.
The natural girl, so high, high, not low. The late return will bring grief to the contented. The long journey will not be without debates in employing and losing all of her life. Tony Romeo asked, how do we leave the plane? How do we salvage it? Tony should ask for help Nauticus LLC. They know how to do this. They have everything for this. And my Rizaton team of scientists have patented technology to make a stronger structure of the airplane. Yes, at the depth of almost 5,000 meters on a distance. And it will help to bring it safe while lifting it from the water. Just recently my guide told me, check Ray Bradbury. And I clicked on Google, Ray Bradbury. Suddenly I saw this picture. I'm wearing exactly the same top and the same look, the same long hair, which girl is there. But most shocking, she keeps in her hand what looks like the shape and color of the orange sonar Hagen 6000. Is it deep sea vision? And Tony Romeo with his team on that ship, and under there sign, Undersea Guardians. Yes, I am the guardian of Amelia's airplane. And there are also words, living, dead, victims. Yes, we are two in one with Amelia. I am living as Amelia reborn, and Amelia, sadly, dead. Amazing. Ray Bradbury saw the future exactly 80 years ahead about sonar and Amelia's airplane. Yes, it was a well-known case when futuristic writers predicted the future. Next, I realized that I was feeling the energy of the orange sonar via orange suitcase, which I bought around 2 years ago, and it near picture with Hawaii and flowers from Hawaii in my bedroom, right near my bed. Tony Romeo Company did not find the airplane. He said, talk about the cruelest formation ever created by nature. It's almost like somebody did set those rocks out in this nice little pattern of her plane, just to mess with somebody out there looking for her. Romeo said he was surprised the object wasn't at least a different plane or man-made object. Why? Because the sonar AI program was set or programmed to look only for man-made objects. So who is this person who created a rock formation that looks like an airplane? The entity named Swadhyatra, who is responsible for the Amelia Disappearance Reborn projects. What was the goal of this? This strange, like a funny joke discovery created a huge wave of renewed interest from the population still researching Amelia's disappearance. Donald Trump orders declassification of Amelia Earhart records. Also, it is a good lesson to greedy, egotistical people who created endless amounts of movies in YouTube, which were fake stories, tried to make money on mine, Amelia's death. Tony Romeo had said, it is one of the greatest unsolved mysteries ever. I say, not anymore. Who is Swadhyatra? Please see in this movie part number 2. Yes, we was discussed with Nauticus, and they have numerous, expeditions there, and I was in contact with John Thompson, and I sent to him location, but again, they check by part by part around Holland Island, and I, by the way, deeply thankful to all of them, because for some times I was guilty that I was lost in the sea, but when I understand, when my guide told me all of this only about book, this is because in the book need to be all data, all proof, everything. And I understand why they don't find airplane in 2017, because it was expedition and my book already published, and Nauticus, everybody read my book and was in constant contact, because I need more proof about reincarnation. And what happened, my aunt died. My Aunt Mary was top patent specialist, all about science, never believed in reincarnation, but I did show to her my movie. Before she died, I told her that it will be very good if she will reborn, and her mother will be our relative girl named Daria, means gift in Russian. Few years later, I saw in the street little baby girl, looks exactly as my aunt. Mother name Daria, girl name Darianna, girl already in school for the gifted kids at 3 years old. Our relative Daria did not marry yet, so spirit of my aunt found mother with name Daria. She influenced subconsciously parents to give to her name Darianna, repetition of Daria, and influenced them to fly 2,300 kilometers and stay in this exact ship hotel in Mediterranean where she was planning to stay next time, and will have possibility to meet me and let me know that she did reborn. So All past life specialists and psychic confirm that this is reincarnation of my Aunt Mary. But question for me was, how come patent specialists die from cancer? We try everything and nothing help. Later I found that in the wall, right near her bed, was huge electric cables going to supply all this high-rise building. This is why I opened Rizaton.com, which count by specialists best to protect from EMF and 5G. Not only because it have 8 patents, but co-creators of the program, angelic benevolent race. An introduction to creators, their names was given to me in my dream by angels over 10 years before I met them in real life. And this dream was published in my book, and its name, Man of the Forest, his name, last name of the creator. So even Rizaton.com name was given to us by our dear angels.